Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, we're going to be covering a bit of news, including the new fusions that will be launched next week, so mid-May basically. And sorry, I haven't been posting videos in the past week or so. Work is a bit busy these days. I have the faction war videos all lined up, and I wanted to record them after I release the first couple of them, but hopefully we'll get to do this soon. So I'm farming Fire Knight because we have a Fire Knight tournament right now with one of those soul stones at the top of it. So yeah, it's a good time to farm the Fire Knight there. Let's cover the news first, and then we'll see what's happening there. That's my Fire Knight 25 team. Gets the job done in under 2 minutes, more or less. So, first big piece of news. We have a new fusion coming next week, the May fusion, for Jetni the Giant. So, Barbarian, Spirit Affinity, Nuker. Some people are already calling her, making fun of her, calling her she's like the Lego War Maiden, above the War Maiden. And again, it's one of those controversial ones. People are saying she might be the strongest nuker ever. She got a double hit here, she got a double hit there. She ignores defense. She got another, well, Void Lego, just a guess, a new champ that we don't know about yet as her companion. And the big thing is that she's just a nuker. So there is a hype that it's a must-do fusion. There is what is the opposite of a hype? So there is an anti-hype maybe that's saying she's trash, she's just another nuker. And my opinion, it's exactly the same like the rabbit. So in-game accounts, like my main account, you have the resources. You can easily tackle any fusion. Go for her, a new Lego. It's a champ collector game after all. I have the bunny done now. Uh, but mid game or earlier accounts who won't be able to do every fusion and who have a limited amount of resources to invest in upgrading chaps from faction wars, for clan boss team, for arena teams, or all of that basic stuff, no, she's not worth it. So it's a no for mid game accounts and early game accounts, and it's an okay yes because you can do it for end game accounts. She might end up being a strong nuker. As always, of course, the graphic design is great with Raid, so that's my take on the new fusion. Just a nuker, apply defense down if you need it. Hits a couple of times. Faction wise, Barbarian already got a bunch of good free to play, guaranteed login champs to cover the faction, so you don't need her for faction war or anything. So, yeah, it's a pass for mid and early game accounts, I would say. So, that's the first piece of news we have today. Second piece of news. I got Mishinaki. Well, we opened the shard in a video for him for the guaranteed event. I don't have him fully booked yet. I don't have the Lego books, but he was a great addition. That spot was a flexible spot for me. So that was from my brutal run last week. Of course, Acrisia is the big hitter there, but that's my one Hydra team for all rotations. And I think that once I book Mishinaki, or even like this, and maybe I can enhance the gear just a little bit on Royal Guard, I can with the same team one key Nightmare. If I have the patience to keep the retries so I avoid those bad RNG pieces. But that's my final primary Hydra team for one key Brutal, and with my secondary team, I might show it on a video or so. I can one key Hard, and these are the two like Hydra difficulties the clan is hitting right now. So, second piece of information there. An update regarding our Acrisia Lucky account. So, I've shown you my budget unkillable team, and I've been tuning the team a little bit. Actually, what I had to do for the Acrisia account, I had to leave my own clan, the Void Guard that I've been recruiting to for a while. Because the thing is, where I am now in the account, I'm starting to like build champs for faction wars to get Lydia and for Doom Tower. Hopefully, starting to target hard after I get the normal rotations done. So I want those 4 chests per day from Ultra Nightmare and Nightmare. I've pushed that team till I can easily 3 key Ultra Nightmare. A couple of times when I'm lucky, I get the 2 key damage, 35 million, but it's not consistent. So I 3 key Ultra Nightmare and I 1 key Nightmare. Uh, and I move to a clan that's downing both these clan boss difficulties daily. So I get my 4 chests. I'm starting to get shards and save them. We'll have a void opening shard tomorrow on the voids 2x Leo 10x. So join me tomorrow for this. But we're getting great progress there. I'll show you more about this account tomorrow when we're opening the charts there. We have a couple of accounts. I might be a little bit late in talking to you about this, but next piece of news. We have a couple of really great events for in-game players. Early game, mid-game, you might not have the resources for this. So we never see Plarium being that generous with the oils, for example, for gear ascension. So that's artifact enhancement. I had the silver saved, so I just knocked it out pretty quickly. And then they released another one yesterday, probably Champ Training. Champ Training, you get all of those soulstone stuff that are pretty rare to get, and it's very difficult to farm all of this. Definitely not from the Iron Twins. The Iron Twins rewards are really bad. So I had enough champs, food, brews, and everything. So I quickly knocked this out. These are two really great accounts. If you are an in-game account and you have the resources, both of these events are still running. Artifact enhancement till end of day today, champ training till tomorrow, end of day, Friday. So you can, if you have the resources, just do these. The rewards are really worth it from my point of view. Okay, so that's about like the main news, what's happening in game, what's happening with my accounts, and the new fusions being launched next week. So, but what something else I wanted to share with you today is something that I'm really happy and proud about. So, uh, one of my Discord community, a player that used to be early mid game, like probably I don't know a couple of months ago, and now I think he's very strongly heading into end game. No credit to me. It's all his hard work and speed tuning, knowing about the game and everything. But yeah, probably the best I did is just encouraging him to go forward with that. That's his traditional clan boss team to 2 key Ultra Nightmare. If you already tried tackling this with a traditional team, even with Valk, you know how hard this is. I couldn't even achieve it with my Valk account before I handed it over. I gave it away. So that's a great speed tune. I'll show you the builds of the champs. Devs, like kudos to Devs, great player, and he's a member of my Discord community. If you have questions about the comp, or if you want me and him just to guide you about how to build a similar one, come and join us on Discord. The link is always in the description below. So what we're seeing here, this is a perfect example because Python is providing healing, block debuffs for the stun. Jareg is providing a life protect, Valk massive shields, Venomage a lot of attack down. Well, Jareg also applies attack down, but she applies attack down, defense down, and the poisons. And Rhonda is in a toxic set with Brimstone, so she can apply these. You see here, Dev's got cruelty on Venomage. It's good to have cruelty on one of the champs to decrease the clan boss defense, and then Brimstone on one champ. Brimstone doesn't work for more than one champ. If you have a poisoner, a Lego poisoner, let me put it at that. It's good to have Brimstone on one of them, the one with accuracy, because it needs accuracy unless it's 6-star ascension. And then for the rest of the team, Phantom Touch is the best. So cruelty on 2 champs here is not that useful. And probably if he changes Python to, unless of course they are used elsewhere in the game, to Phantom Touch, he might get a little bit more damage here. But that's 2-key Ultra Nightmare. Probably the same team can 1-key Nightmare. So let me show you the builds of the champs. And because this is not an in-game account, Devs hasn't been playing for years and years. So if he does that, if he did that, you can do it too. So this is Python. I'll show you the gear exactly. So Python is going quite fast, so he can get back to his block the buffs and to the heal for the team to keep supporting the team. Accuracy is not important for him. I guess it's just he doesn't apply any debuffs. But what you want to focus on here, that speed. Well, that speed tune is only mine, so I'm just showing you what is not mine. I'm just showing you what devs did here. More HP if you can, more defensive you can, but this is a great build. Okay, maybe more resistance if you can have it instead of accuracy. What else do we have here? So he's in random gear. Stats is more important than sets at this point. Rhonda isn't toxic. Let me show you her stats. So she's in toxic basically. So 189, as close to 100 crit rate because she hits hard as you can get her. Great crit damage for a clan boss or a generic build. 30k HP, fine because she's protected by Jareg, Valk, and Python. Provides a bit of healing, so it's okay. Good, okay defense, good HP, good speed, great damage, like 3.8 k attack, and those stats for crit rate and crit damage are really good on Ronda. And she's in toxic, so toxic is kicking in a little bit with more damage even. Valk. Valk, if I remember correctly, she's in stalwart gear, 7k defense, 172 speed. She should be the slowest on the team to keep the counter attack and the shields on the team as much as possible. Nothing else matter. Maybe you can add some accuracy to Valk if you're using her elsewhere in arena, for example. Doesn't matter for clan boss. As much defense as you can with the right speed. That's it basically. If you can add crit rate and crit damage, Valk hits hard. So that can add some damage too. Here is Jarag and Lifesteal. Lifesteal is really great for Jarag because he keeps alive protecting the team and he takes a lot of damage. He soaks a lot of damage into him. So it's good to have him in Lifesteal if you can. So 70k HP, great 3.4k defense. Quite fast to get back to his alive protect. His passive is providing healing for the team. Only thing I would change in that build is just adding accuracy to have a more consistent attack down or decrease attack from his A1 beside what Venomage does. But that's Jareg, and that's Venomage in random gear as well because, like I said, between Valk, Jareg, and his passive and Python, the team is being healed, so we're fine there. So good HP, good defense, and then the right amount of accuracy and speed for her to land those very important debuffs. So that's Dev's team. Let me get you back to this beautiful picture here. So that's Dev's team, 2 keying, Ultra Nightmare, all affinities. I think what he told me though is that he uses Jareg as lead, if I remember correctly, but he changed it to Venomage based on affinity because if Sharek takes the stun, it messes up the team protection and makes the run goes much shorter. So great team, Divs. That's really amazing what you achieved, buddy. And join us on Discord. You'll learn more about all of this. So I think I've covered all of the news I wanted now. Let me just stop this run and then because I have a few soul stones. As I've shown you, I've finished this event and I've bought a couple of soul stones. So let's open these together and see what's happening there. Maybe we'll get lucky with 6-star soul stone for a champ I have, hopefully. The RNG on those soul stones are really bad. So okay, a bit of gear cleanse. If you can pause the video, you'll see like anything that's rare is not worth it at this point. Even in Savage, like this one got speed. Nah. A lot of the 5-star gear are not useful for the account for me right now. So I'm keeping only very exceptional pieces. And I haven't gotten a good piece from Fire Knight in months. It's really disappointing at this point. Okay, we're almost done with this. We didn't keep a single piece. Not that we did that many runs, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so soul stones. Let's go. I'll keep the big one last. Let's start by the smaller ones, just to burn any taxes there. Starting with a rare. 2-star rare, okay. Yeah, whatever. I've wasted a bunch of silver. Well, not wasted, but on the artifact enhancement event. But yeah, I'm farming some more now from Fire Knight for that event. So, an epic. Basilisk is okay. He got an AoE A1 that can be used in Faction Wars, but nothing else. Runic Warder, with his reflect damage, can help you with Fire Knight if you're really stuck. Templar can be used. As a rare, he's one of the good rares, but probably you'll have better epic options. Siege Breaker, no. Probably we'll need to sell a couple of these to empty some space for the bigger ones. Oh, Candle Guard, Epic Candle Guard, nope. Well, we got like 3-4 epics. Grimskin, no, he's not one of the ones we're looking forward to. So we don't need this. And if you spot anything I should sell, let me know if I don't pick it up first. I'm trying to keep all the epics just in case. I'll do a showcase or something for you guys, and I need them there. Okay. And I'm very lazy in cleaning space anywhere in the game, unless I absolutely have to. Okay, that probably is enough. Okay, big ones. Come on, let's see gold today. Or not. Siege Breaker, Rock Breaker, sorry. Rock Breaker is okay. No. I think we burned all the taxes, so come on. That's a big one. I wasted the currency on it. Give me gold, okay? That's a good one. I don't have him. So 5-star Sigmund. I know a couple of my teammates just love him. I don't have Sigmund though. He's a banner lord, right? Let me double, triple check, whatever. Yep, I don't have him. But that's a good one if I manage to pull him like soon or whatever. Okay. We had an okay luck with the soulstones. You're now all caught up on everything happening in game, especially the fusion starting next week. Join me tomorrow for the Void 2x on our Lucky Acrisia account. I've just chased Warlord on the main account and didn't get anything. Anyways, and I'll try to record and release the Faction Wars videos for you soon. Yeah, I'll see you next time.